Lonnie. We're in the shed, and I got some good rest last night. I slept a little bit late today. I do have a few orders to get out today for eBay. Got to pull a couple of things, not a lot. And I'm going to try to, or I'm actually going to list a few things, but not a ton. And then I might even knock off a little early and do something fun. We'll see. Maybe I'll take a little bit of today off. I don't know. I would like to answer a few questions from the last video too. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see. First thing I'm pulling, I actually listed this last night. This is something that I picked up the Highway 127 sale. This little guy right here, I tested it yesterday. This is an Ipod Shuffle 4th gen, 2 gigabytes, and I tested it, plugged it in the computer, charged it up, tested it, and it worked great. So a really nice little looking little iPod too. I got $39.99 plus shipping on top for that. Or no, excuse me, $39.99 free shipping for that. So this is this, even in a box, it'll be a 4-ounce shipper, so it'll be about $3 to ship that. Oh, speaking of $3 to ship, that's what it costs too. I paid $3 for it at the yard sale. I don't think I mentioned that part. All right, I sold another one of these rod holsters. One of these little guys right here. And this is the 4th one I've sold. And this will be the 4th one that I've sold to a viewer. So these have been 100% viewer sale items so far, which is awesome, because I don't know if they would sell otherwise. I have no clue, because I've only sold to viewers. And they don't have much of a sales history on eBay. So yeah, I bought, man, you know, I think I bought that whole stack of those for like $5 at a yard sale. But yeah, that sold this one to a viewer named DJ, and I got $9.99 plus shipping on top. Thanks a lot, DJ, really appreciate it. All right, next is a Wolverine figure or set that has Wolverine versus Hand Ninja, and hopefully it won't take me too long to find it. Thinking it should, it might be right here. No, that's not it. See it yet. It should be over here. Oh, I bet it's one of these. Let's see, one of these little guys. Let's see, that's a Wolverine. Oh, here we go. Wolverine versus Hand Ninja, Target exclusive. Pretty small little package here. Now, I bet it doesn't weigh but a couple ounces. But anyway, got $22.99 plus shipping on top for that. All right, I'm moving on to the second account now. Didn't have a ton of sales yesterday. Oh, it's gonna be in here. I sold a Vietnam era patch. Might be in there. Let's see. I don't see it yet. Oh, I bet it's in here. Yep. All right. Well, it's one of these. I'm not sure which. About I don't know, 3 months ago, maybe more. I don't know. Let me not put a time on it. But a while back, I bought several patches. Not this one. That's a different one. Bought some patches at a I think it's this McDonald. Yep, Phantom 2. Yep, Phantom 2. That's an F4 Phantom, Vietnam era patch. But anyways, I bought patches at an estate sale. They're 25 cents or 50 cents a piece. And actually, one of the patches was really cool. It had like 4 different fighter wings on it, or fighter squadrons on it. Really cool patch. I sold it immediately for like $70. And then I had the rest of them that were like this, you know, $10, $20, $30 patches. But yeah, keep an eye out on patches like this whenever you're at those estate sales. They can do really well. This particular one, I took a best offer of $10 plus shipping. It's going out to a viewer named Chris, who left a really nice message there too with it. So thanks a lot, Chris. I hope you like the patch. Now, how do I ship these? I'm going to basically stick the patch in an envelope and put a stamp on it. I'll put my, of course I'll put my little thank you card or whatever in there with it too. But I'm going to mail that with a stamp. That's how I'm going to do that. And then mark as shipped on the shipping page. I sold another Superbook. I need to get the number off of it because I can't tell the titles from the spine. So hopefully oh, it's number 16. There we go. 16, where you at? There it is. This guy right here. Yep, new sealed Naaman and the Servant Girl and Lazarus on this edition. Anyway, I got $13.99 free ship for that Superbook. Okay, only one more thing going out today. That is another game, or a game that I listed just yesterday, just late last night actually. Not that late, I guess, midnight or so, right before I went to bed. Super Mario 3, or actually it's Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros 3. It's kind of a weird title there. But yeah, I got $14.99 free ship for that. And that came with a bundle I bought from a guy. I bought his Game Boy Advance, which does work too. I listed it. And I bought like, I think it was 5 games that came with it for 20 bucks. So excellent deal. Excellent deal there. This is all I have going out today. These little things right here, which is actually kind of cool. I mean, it's going to take me probably 5 minutes to pack this stuff up. Be nothing. Maybe 10, whatever. But yeah, this is gonna pack up easy. I'll get it over the post office, and then I can go ahead and get a few things listed. I actually sold something else yesterday. Let me grab it out of here. I sold this yesterday as well. This is an Explorer medal. And it's really rare, or fairly uncommon, I should say. Boy Scouts Explorer medal. It's the highest rank you can get. They only made like, I think 3,000 of them because they changed the design. And so that run only went for about 5 years, if I remember correctly. Well, if you remember a few months back, I bought and sold a Boy Scout uniform shirt and a sash. I got $900 for the sash. I got $200 for the shirt. And then I haven't sold this medal yet. Well, somebody sent me an offer of $500 on that medal last night, and they had really good feedback, like almost 500 feedback. So I've got no interest in that medal yet. So I went ahead and took the offer. I accepted it. And then about 30 minutes later, they messaged me, told me they were having trouble paying. They're getting some kind of error or something. So I don't know where we're at. They asked me to send them the invoice. I sent it to them. And I said, look, I don't know what else I can do here. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. It may not get paid for. But if they pay for it, then it's going to be a really nice $500 sale. If not, then I'll just end up, relisting it, of course. But hopefully they can pay for it, because I'd like to go ahead and make that sale happen. Oh, one more sale that I actually made off of eBay to a viewer named John. I picked up this Goose Gossage autograph baseball. It says Hall of Fame 2008 on it also. Picked this up at a yard sale in Tennessee this past weekend for $5 and sold it to John. He saw it, and I've sold a few autographed items to him in the past, and he said he wanted this one. So we cut a deal. Actually, he made an offer. I accepted. And yeah, it's going out today, John. I always appreciate the business, dude. Thank you. I hope you like the ball. All right, back from the post office. got everything away. It's nice to be 100% caught up, to have things somewhat. I've got a little situation over here, but overall shed is fairly put together at the moment. And I'm gonna take, like I said, a little bit of an easy day today. Not crazy easy, but a little easy. And I'm going to just I'm gonna work through these laser discs. I think I've got some good ones in here. These are the ones that I bought at the Highway 70 sale. Not Highway 70, Highway 127 sale. And these were all in a box already, and I think they had $1 a piece on them is what they wanted. And then I spotted this Willie and Joe, the World War II years, Bill Maudlin, some kind of collection of I don't even know what the heck it is. I don't know if it's books or what. Yeah, Fantagraphic books. The original sticker on this was $65, and it's sealed. It's not perfect though. It's got like a nick right here, and I don't know, it's not perfect. I could probably clean some of this up. There's some like dirt or something on the shrink there, but I'll have to disclose the little defect. But I spotted this at the same sale. I took it, I put it in the box of Laserdisc, and I disclosed, I told the person, I said, hey, can I buy everything in this box for $10? And she was like, sure, sounds good. So I don't know how many Laserdisc I ended up with. I'll know though, 'cause I'm gonna keep track, and I'll let y'all know how much I list all these for, and we'll cover like maybe some of the ones that get a little better money. I may have to use Worth Point on some of these, because really Laserdisc, there's not a ton of them out there, and some of them might be kind of hard for me to find. And you know, they are kind of long tail, but I think ultimately this lot right here will be the biggest money maker of anything I bought at the Highway 127 sale. It's going to take some time, but I know that there's like at least 1 or 2 movies that are worth over $30. There's one that might be 50. So let me get these listed. I'll keep track, and we'll look at what all these listings total up at that I bought for $10. Okay, just got finished listing these books here. This set was new, but it did have that little ding right there on the box. So I listed in like new condition, and made sure to put in the title to see description. And I said, hey, see the last photo for the little ding that's on the outer box, but it's factory sealed. So best I could do with that. I priced this at $50, and yeah, this ended up being some good listings. Some of these will sell better than the others. I like these discs. I imagine after, I don't know, maybe 3 months, probably half will be gone, and then it might take another 9 months to sell the rest. That's how these kind of things typically go. And I may even be left with some that don't sell at all. I might have to bundle them up or whatever. But between these listings and this book, that was $374 in potential sales, not including shipping. All those prices are shipping on top. So I think that's going to end up working out well. Even if I have to make bundles or offers or whatever, I'll still get like $300, you know. So 300 out of 10. I just, you know, a couple hours of listing work, it's going to work out good. Oh, I remembered, I have clips from before I left on the trip of some orders that I pulled. I was in a hurry, so I just recorded it with my phone, but I did pull a few viewer orders before I left last Wednesday, and I wanted to share those with y'all right here. Okay, another viewer order to pull. This is an NES game, and I have a few right here. It's called Rescue the Embassy Mission. I didn't even realize I've never even heard of this game. But anyways, I sold it. $474 plus shipping on top. Going out to Francis. Francis, thanks so much for the order. I really appreciate it. All right, another viewer order has come in. X-Men Silver Samurai. I think it's in here. Let's see. That's it right there. Silver Samurai. How old is this? It's about Toy Biz. This is, it's 94. I mean, 94 doesn't sound like it's very old, but what, is that really 25 years? No. Yes, that's 25 years old. Oh my gosh, I am so old. But yeah, this sold for $1424 plus shipping on top. So this is going out to viewers Moose and Red. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right, so this is another viewer order here. Disney eggs from Thomas. He paid $36 plus shipping on top for these. There are 18 eggs in here, and going out to his daughter. I hope she loves them, Thomas. Thanks so much for the business. All right, listen, a few more things now, and I got this Fluke 323 meter here, and it seems to be working fine. Like, I'll put it on AC voltage. I'm gonna plug into this outlet here. Make good contact. There we go. Whoop, not making good contact there. Get in there. There we go. 119 volts, 118.9. That seems about right. And then you can test, like, with the straight lines, that would be DC voltage. Kind of hard for me to hold camera and do this. So anyway, the DC voltage, I'll just hook up on both sides of the battery. We're reading 1.4 volts. That seems reasonable. I don't know how, as the batteries age, the voltage decreases, of course. Then there's a an ohms reading here, resistance. See how it has a little speaker thing above it? That means that whenever it detects like a dead short, then it should, it's a continuity test, and it should sound a beep. So if I touch the leads together, it should get a beep. There we go. So that works. And then there's a current measurement here too. To get that, that's where you come into the clamp thing here. But you can only read like one phase of a wire. So hang on. Okay, so I took an extension cord, and you can't read, like, I couldn't clamp around both because they kind of cancel each other out. The hot and the ground or the neutral, they cancel each other out. So you have to just get on one or the other, right? So in this case, and actually I have to throw this away because whenever I cut through, I split you can see bare wire there. So after I do this, I'm gonna toss this thing. But anyways, I'm around just one. I don't know if that's the hot or the neutral. It doesn't matter. It works either way. You can see I have it on amp. The big A is amps, and I have it on amps AC. So whenever I turn the fan on, I'm on high. You can see we're pulling 1/3 of an amp, about, or 3/10 of an amp. If I go to medium, it drops down to between 2 and 3/10 of an amp. And then if I go down to low, then it's 2/10 of an amp. So a lot of people use these. I've seen a lot of like air conditioner type repair guys use. A lot of people use them, but yeah, it's a clamp meter, and it seems to work just fine. So I'll go ahead and get that listed now. Okay, I am through with listing for the day. I listed like for about $480 worth of stuff today on a very chill day, very relaxed day. I wanted to take a few viewer questions here. So I'm gonna grab some water out of the fridge. Ugh. and do a few viewer questions. These are always fun. So this is from The Brain 1971 from the last video. I have a question. I'm listing on both Amazon and eBay. On eBay, I'm getting a lot of lookers and no buyers. What can you suggest to do to turn the lookers into buyers? Well, that's kind of hard to answer without actually seeing like what the items are and seeing like how your listings are and stuff. I think if you're getting a lot of viewers on a listing and they're not buying, the number one thing I would suspect would be your price is too high. But that's just a guess, not having seen anything else. The first thing that pops in my head, I think your prices might be too high. That's the only thing I could think of, you know, right off the bat, not without knowing anything else. So I would maybe take a look at the prices. Okay, resellers for life, number 4, life. Since you talked to that lady about the metal building she has, have you been considering getting one? We're getting one built, but it's not like the one she has. And he's referring to the video while we were at the 127 sale. I talked to a lady who had just gotten a nice metal building built, and it was 1,500 square feet. It was on slab, and it was insulated for 23 grand, which I thought was a good deal. And it was 1,500 square feet, was just huge. Like, I was just amazed. I was looking around in awe, and you know, that might be something that I do at some point. Not anytime soon though. I was just impressed with the building. I mean, she had these 2 nice roll-up doors, a regular entry style door like this one, and yeah, I mean, I just thought she got a pretty good bit of building for her money. I was impressed with it. But you know, maybe a couple of years from now, or maybe I just keep things in here, I'm not sure. I'm pretty happy with this shed for now though. Okay, this is from Level Smack. What kind of shelving do you use for your shed? I'm thinking of turning my garage into a mini warehouse like you. Okay, these big metal shelves here in the middle, and also these shelves that I use right here, those are, how many do I have anyways? 1, 2, 3, I have 6, I have 8 of those. Those are these heavy duty industrial type shelves from Sam's Club. They sell them for $89.99 a piece, and you can either put them on wheels or not. It says if they're on wheels, the weight limit is 500 pounds, and if they're not, I think it's like 2,000 pounds. So I don't know. I don't think I have any of these things overloaded, but they might be. But those shelves are amazingly heavy and amazingly strong, and I think they're really good value. On the sides here, these are shelves that I bought from Home Depot. They're light duty, cheap shelves. I think they're like 20 bucks a piece. And you know, I mean, they're not bad for holding like light stuff. They're not bad, but if you put anything heavy on them, they do start to sag. So yeah, I don't mind using those. Like I would like to get rid of them at some point, and as I can find more bookshelves like this, because these shelves are like I think they're like 18, nah, they're not that deep, 16 inches deep, something like that, and bookshelves are typically like 12 inches deep. I don't need shelves quite this deep, so I would like to just line bookshelves down the sides and then have these big shelves in the middle. So that's kind of my plan. Like these shelves here, I got these at yard sales, like 10 bucks a piece. I do have a few other heavier duty plastic shelves, like this one, and this one, and that one. They are very heavy duty. Like they can actually hold a pretty good bit of weight. I don't remember, I've had those for quite a while, so I don't remember where I got them or how much I paid for them. That's the shelving I have in here right now though. Okay, last question is from Nolita505. She said, do you leave feedback for your customers? It's a step I've never heard you or anyone else talk about. So I have my account set to automatically leave feedback once the customer pays. We can't leave negative or neutral feedback anyway as sellers, so it doesn't matter. I'd rather just go ahead and leave it automatically so I don't forget later and have them pester me to leave the feedback, because they will. My second account, when I was trying to build that feedback up some at first, what I was trying to do at that point was, and I would do this with a brand new account too now, I think it works better. I don't leave feedback until the tracking shows that they receive the item. So that way, whenever they receive the item, then maybe they log into eBay and they see that they got a new feedback, and then they could say, oh, I got the item, I'm happy with it, he left feedback, I'll return the favor. You know, so like, if now when I leave feedback, they see the feedback, well, they haven't gotten the item yet, so they're not going to leave feedback in return, and by the time the item gets there, they might forget. So I don't know, on average I would say about 30% of my customers leave feedback though. All right, gang, that is going to be it for today. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.